Coming up next, learn how a jewelry maker customizes her work for different festivals. Discover how a band entertains crowds by playing someone else's music. Find out how important strawberries are to a local economy. And see what it's like to enter an eating contest. It all starts now on funaddicts.tv.
Hi, I'm Joni.
And I'm Rich. We're in Watsonville, California at the 13th annual Monterey Bay Strawberry Festival.
There will be entertainment, arts and crafts, and of course, lots of strawberries.
I can't wait to try some of the strawberry delights waiting for us.
Maybe I'll sign you up for that strawberry eating contest. Do you think that will give you your fill of strawberries?
I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. Let's get started. The 13th annual Monterey Bay Strawberry Festival celebrates California's largest strawberry growing region. In addition to all kinds of strawberry dishes, the event featured a variety of other foods, many arts, crafts, and commercial booths, a main music stage, and a tent for family entertainment. A variety of carnival rides rounded out this medium-sized festival that draws more than 70,000 people over its 3-day run.
So Selena, we're here and I stopped by your booth because I noticed you are selling strawberry jewelry.
Right. We're selling a bunch of it.
I know she has some lovely earrings on, so I must ask you, are those handmade?
Yes, they are. The bead we don't make ourselves. We actually have somebody that if we order a couple hundred of them, they'll create a mold for us and they'll put them together, and we do the artichoke festival. We have garlics. We didn't get in this year, but we're trying. We'll try again next year. We have strawberries. We've got it all. We try to stick to the theme and get them all made.
So you're a theme jeweler.
Yep.
Now, how long have you been making jewelry?
Almost 5 years.
And so is there anything that you like to make in particular?
I don't know. I really like doing special orders for people. They'll say, look, I've got this outfit and I want to match something up. I'll go find the matching color beads and kind of get an idea what they want and just put it together for them. So they like to come to the table and they'll say, I like this, but I want this color, and I'll just recreate it for them. And they feel like they made it, and we do it together, and it comes out really awesome.
Oh, that sounds really nice, because, I have an outfit that I'm having it.
We can beat it up.
So tell me, do you just work with beads?
Yeah, just beads. Glass, crystal, a lot of crystal. We do the magnetics. We sold out, but we have the magnetic wraps that you can do for necklaces, bracelets, anklets. They're real universal.
Now, I know some people are into knitting, and some people like reading books and stuff. So tell me what it's like to, be someone who creates jewelry. Is there a type of patience you have to have?
I have 4 kids. There's a whole lot of patience. There's a whole lot of patience, yes. They do it with me, too. The kids like to make the dollar menu. So anything out of the dollar menu, they get $1. So they'll help me, they'll make a whole bunch of it. So it's something we can all do together. My husband does a lot of it with me. So it's a big family thing, and it's really cool. Yeah.
That's excellent. And I noticed you wear some of your products. And is this your husband right here?
Yes, it is.
All right. And you must be not the infamous Jason?
That's me. That's me, the infamous Jason.
So now tell me, I noticed you were having fun over here with some of the kids that's stopping by. Now, do you make jewelry as well?
I do. I make jewelry. I enjoy it. I like to help her. It's kind of a thing we can do together. We can spend some time together. So yeah, I love making jewelry. Very rewarding too. See smiles on people's faces, so yeah.
Yeah, now I noticed. Now, what is this? Did you make these?
We didn't. I got to say, we put it together, but we did not make them. So we ordered these, and they're actually yo-yo balloons. So basically it is, I call it a below-yo. So I don't know, I kind of made that up myself. But yeah, the kids seem to like them a lot, and they are very durable. They're thick plastic, so yeah, they're neat.
And how would one play with one of those?
Would you like me to show you?
I would love to see.
All right, let me show you. Let me show you. So basically, same as a yo-yo. Just put your finger in, goes down. Then you give me a little room, I can get a little crazy. You can go behind the back. You can swing it around. You can do all kinds of good stuff with it. Yeah. So.
That looks like a lot of fun. Now, and now the hazards of playing with this toy.
Yes. And that you can't wrap it around your neck. And I think that's about the only. And the other hazard is, and I see it a lot, the kids will love to hit their parents with them. So, I mean, you may catch one in the head if you get one for your kid. It's just a given, I think.
And so do they burst with, and they get like a nice little refreshing shower?
Exactly. That's part of the deal. And we tell them that, yes, you can get if it's hot outside or whatever, go ahead and pop it and get refreshed. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jason, for sharing some of your talents this afternoon.
Yes, no problem at all. I'll be here all day.
So tell me about the process of jewelry making.
Okay, well, I'm kind of picky about everything. I want it to match. Sometimes you'll get a pair of earrings, one's longer than the other, one's shorter. I've probably done 1,000 pairs of earrings. So now I've perfected it. I want them the same. I want my loops to match. I want everything right. So first, when I get my strawberries, I notice that some of them may look a little different than the others. So I take them and I want to make sure that they match. I'll find a matching pair. These two look good. Actually,
You guys love those things, don't you?
these two look better. So I would take the two that match, grab some crystals to go with it or whatever I want to throw on there. Take a couple. Go with red for the strawberry. You need all the tools. This is a trick I came up with. I'll always have a circle that matches the other side. Wrap it around a bunch of times around my pliers so it looks like a coil. Cut. Cover it when you cut. You're gonna hit yourself in the eye. I've done that too many times. Then I have my perfect circle. Bend it on back. Open up your hoop, not too much or you're gonna snap it. Put your strawberry on there. That's not the one I picked. And on the other side, you'll have another circle. Get your earring on there. There you go. When I started that process right there probably took me 20 minutes.
So that was very good.
Thanks. That was a lot of practice. So the other one, I'll just put that one together, put it up here, and it'll sell for $12. And they only take me a minute or so now.
But again, it takes practice over time, and then as you get better with your craft, I can see that with the training and practice, even if it takes a couple minutes, I still think it's worth the time and effort and the price that people play with it.
Oh, yeah.
Pay.
It's really, really fun. It's fun. I'm so glad I finally mastered it because I don't have a whole lot of time. With 4 kids, they're always like, Mom, 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 Mom. So I'll get part of one done, but now I'll just say, okay, 1 second. And I mean 1 second. And then it's done. So practice. That's it. A whole lot of it.
Everything right inside that board? That's $1.
There we go. Ready.
Well, let me see.
But don't eat them.
Oh, no, they're not edible. Although they look really, really tasty. What do you think, hon?
Very nice.
Yeah. I love them. So I got a chance to look at some of your anklets, your bracelets, and necklaces, but I ran across this, and it really caught my eye, but I'm not quite sure what it is and what to do with it. Can you explain that to me?
Okay, so you've got a whole strand of, I don't even know, 30-something inches here. I put 2 heavy objects in the front. This, of course, theme I chose strawberries. So what you're gonna do is take the 2 on one side. You can either wrap it like this. You're gonna pull the strawberries through the loop, move your hair out of the way, and just tug on it. The weight of this will hold it down in the middle. Or you take the middle, place it in the center, bring it around, and wrap it on through. Then you have a different option. Or my daughter, she puts it through her belt buckles. I don't have it in her, I show you. And then she ties it on the side and lets the strawberries hang down.
So what would you call this?
Or you can, no, don't do that. I have no clue. The wraparound, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to wrap it around my body. Thank you.
All right, sold. Scar.
Strawberries are served in a variety of ways at the festival, and I could not resist entering the strawberry eating contest. I did my best to win. Since the fruit came fresh from the surrounding area fields, these were the best strawberries I have ever tasted. I've seen other eating contests, but have never entered before. Although I usually eat very fast, I could not keep up with my contest rival.
You got it, baby, you got it.
New plate, new plate. Go, Rich, go, 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 go. Come on now. Oh, he's getting his last one. He's sucking it up. He's got the suction power. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Stop.
Well, Walter, you know, the contest wasn't very big. I thought I had a pretty good chance with only 2 of us, but boy, you just wiped me out. How'd you do it? No chance. Why do you say that?
I just suck it in, that's all.
Have you done this kind of stuff before?
First time.
Or is this the way you usually eat?
Sometimes, when I'm hungry, she could tell you.
Now, how were you able to do that being allergic to strawberries? Oh, no,
I guess not. I'll find out.
That's great. So I don't know if you win a prize, but at least you got the honor of being the champion today. Is that right?
I guess so. Did I win a prize?
I think the adults is just for bragging rights.
Oh, it's all right. I had enough strawberries.
All right, great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
At least I came in second.
Hey, yeah.
So tell me, what did you guys think of his performance?
Really good, but fast.
I knew he'd do good. I see him eat like that all the time.
Do you want to follow in his footsteps?
Yeah.
Do you like strawberries?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to try the kids competition at 3?
Yes.
Well, good luck. Ruth, what is it with the strawberry eating contest? Where'd that come from?
Well, I kind of inherited it. I mean, it's been going on for years here at the festival, and since the new promoter took it over, he needed somebody to run it for him, and I work for one of the local radio stations, and so I volunteered, and that's how I got involved in it.
So do you know what the most is? I know you had it yesterday, too, on Saturday. How much did the winner eat then for the adults and the children?
Well, I wasn't here for the adults, but yesterday the kids ate 2. And that's about all they could get through. Last year they ate about 3 or 4. There were some really and they were great eaters too. But they had a lot of fun yesterday. The kids get whipped cream from head to toe, and they have to take off their shirts and use them as napkins and wipe their faces, but they just love it. And they get $100 for first prize and $50 for second prize, so they're very highly motivated. And then they take that cash and they run and they spend it in all the booths there, so you know, it's like recycling dollars. They love it. So yeah, it's pretty fun. The kids have a great time.
And I know I signed up for the adults today. Actually, it's already been done, but it looks like I could barely get down 2 plates. I know there wasn't a third one there for me, but boy, no whipped cream today, though.
Well, I'm going to see if I can rustle some up for the kids, because that really makes it fun to see and get it all over their faces and stuff. So hopefully I can beg some from the booth, but yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Well, I have to admit, being able to participate, we're all winners because we got to eat those great tasting strawberries. Thanks very much.
And thanks for coming today. I really appreciate you doing this. It's a wonderful festival, and we want to keep it going for years to come. Thank you.
Well, if you didn't think I had enough to eat with those strawberries, this is a strawberry quesadilla I'm about to try. You know, that contest was fun. Let's see how I do with this. There's some whipped cream on it. This is good. You know, since Joni's taking this video, I wonder if she's going to get any of this to eat. Yeah, I think so. You know, let's take a look and see how the kids do in their pie eating contest.
On your mark, get set, go.
How does it feel to win?
Well, I'm glad.
Did you have a plan, a strategy how you were going to do it?
No,
Have you ever done anything like this before?
no.
How much did you eat?
I don't know, probably almost the whole plate.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Are you going to eat strawberries for dessert after this?
yeah.
with the California Strawberry Commission, and we're a quasi-governmental agency that represents all of the strawberry growers, processors, and shippers in the state.
So tell me, you must know a lot about strawberries.
I do know a lot about strawberries. In fact, there's 88% of the strawberries that are sold in the United States are grown right here in California.
And they are very, very tasty.
Yes, they are. Everybody loves strawberries. We have research that show that strawberries are the favorite fruit of especially kids and of women. And that's a really good thing because strawberries are really super nutritious. There's 160% of your daily value of vitamin C in just 8 strawberries.
Now, is there different types of strawberries, or they're just red strawberries?
No, there's several different varieties of strawberries. There's a variety called Albion, there's Camarosa, there's Diamante, and then a lot of the growers produce their own proprietary type of strawberry. So, and some of them are bigger, some are smaller, some are a little bit more tart, some are a little bit more sweet.
So tell me now, you talked about the nutrition value of strawberries, but there's also that little romantic feel about strawberries. What is that all about? Where do you think that came from?
Well, actually, we know that the ancient Romans and Greeks used to eat strawberries, and I think it's because, you know, they're shaped like a heart. And in the Middle Ages, it was a symbol of fidelity. When they would have meetings between the different courts, they would bring strawberries as a symbol of fidelity and trust. And the ancient stonemasons, well, not ancient, but medieval stonemasons, used to carve strawberries into the pillars in the great buildings and churches as a sign of purity.
So do you have any history when chocolate met strawberry?
You know, I don't, but whoever came up with that, that was the perfect idea. Absolutely.
So tell me now, is there like any strawberry etiquette, or how to, you know, prepare a strawberry, eat a strawberry, and what do you do with that little green stuff at the top?
The green stuff at the top is called the calyx, and you want to make sure that your berries are refrigerated. When you get them home, put them in the refrigerator, but don't wash them until you're ready to eat them, because they're such a delicate fruit. You know, they don't last very long, so you want to make sure you wash them right before you eat them, and then pat them dry, and then a lot of times you can either just cut the top off or just kind of take like a melon core and get the part out. So that's called hulling a strawberry. And etiquette, it's however you love strawberries. We love them all plain. We love them dipped in chocolate with yogurt for breakfast. In salads, that's a very popular use now. I make a salad with strawberries and either gorgonzola or feta cheese, with some pine nuts or almonds and some baby greens. So you've got everything in there, and, you know, really unusual flavor combinations, you know, with the cheese and the strawberry. You wouldn't think it would be, you know, savory, but it is. We also are finding that a lot of people like to make salsas with strawberries and mangoes and jalapenos, and use them with fish or with chicken. They're so versatile. You can do just almost anything with them. I heard that there's strawberry quesadillas that are here. So see, people are coming up with ways that, you know, we just didn't think of before. And that's a great thing because, you know, we love strawberries, and now we're finding all kinds of unusual ways that people maybe didn't think of using them in food before. So I hear the strawberry quesadillas have, I think, cream cheese and some walnuts and some strawberries and a tortilla, and it just sounds wonderful.
So when you talked about the shape of the strawberry, it looks like a heart, and you talked about the calyx, did you say?
Calyx. It's called
calyx. Now, what about all the little black things around it? What is that? Is this seeds?
Those are seeds, and there's actually an average of 200 seeds on each strawberry. And it's the only fruit that has the seeds on the outside. So that's very unique and different.
And so it's a plant, so how does it, you know, flower and grow, and what's the gestation period of a strawberry's life?
Well, for commercial varieties, what they do, you know, strawberry plants have those little runners, and then off the runner grows a new little strawberry plant, and that's called the daughter plant. So you have the mother plant, and then you have all the daughters that come off. So up in Northern California, they take these daughters, which are actually exact clones of the original strawberry plant, and they plant them in the field over the winter, and they harden off so the root systems get robust, and then they are sold to the strawberry growers farther down south, all the way from the Salinas, Watsonville area all the way down into Southern California, who then plant them into the field. And they're planted in raised beds, and the raised beds are covered with plastic, so that keeps the strawberries off the ground so they don't, meet the soil and get, soil problems. And then from there they start to flower, and then you get a little green strawberry, and then it turns bigger and whiter, and then it turns red, and then it's time to harvest. And that takes about 45 days. But they're always producing too, so it's not like some crops where they only have a harvest once a year. We're producing on these different strawberry plants for several months. And then they pack them and they put them in a cooler and ship them off to the grocery store or the farmer's market, and then we buy them and eat them.
So tell me about home grower strawberries.
Home grower strawberries. Well, as a gardener, I know that snails love strawberries. So, that's something, the snails and the slugs, you're really going to have to watch out for. There's all different kinds of ways you can keep the slugs and snails off of them. But in terms of what the weather they like warm but not too hot. They like very well drained soil, and they like lots of moisture. So you need to, water them, but make sure you don't water them too much. And a lot of the strawberries you can buy to grow at home are some of the heirloom varieties that maybe aren't grown for commercial production. So you get some other choices. Plus, it's just fun. There's nothing like going out to your garden and picking your own fruit or your own vegetables right off the vine or right off the plant. It's just a marvelous thing to do, and especially with kids. Kids, that teaches them so much when they're out in the garden and growing and harvesting their own food.
Well, you gave us some very, very interesting facts about strawberry.
Very interesting.
So is there anything else you want to share with us?
Oh, just that, in terms of your diet, strawberries are the most wonderful fruit and are so good for you. So I just want to encourage everybody to eat strawberries, and the fact that they're available all year round now from California means you're going to be able to find strawberries whenever you want them.
Excellent. And is there a website that the commission has?
Yes. You can visit the California Strawberries Commission's website at www.calstrawberry.com, and that's all one word. On our website, you're going to find all kinds of wonderful recipes. There's a section on there for kids called Strawberryville, and you can find out nutrition information and all about the strawberry industry and what we're doing.
So do you have a mascot?
Me. But I only have strawberry earrings. I don't have a costume.
Well, it's cute indeed. It's cute indeed. Thank you so much for sharing with us this afternoon.
Thank you. Okay.
I know our listeners aren't going to be able to share with you actually playing the Santana music, but what is it like to play in a tribute band?
It's both rewarding and challenging. It's rewarding in that we're playing music that we really enjoy, right? We like it a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Santana. And it's also challenging because you have to be disciplined and study it and learn different versions of the very same song and decide which one you're going to do, that kind of thing.
Do you ever get any feedback from Santana, Carlos Santana?
No, I've had an opportunity to play with peripheral players with him, right? People that are in his band have seen us before and played with us, but not Carlos himself. He's such a busy guy. Yeah.
Would you have had a chance to meet him briefly?
Yeah, I met him 3 or 4 times briefly, and very briefly, telling him he's a good show, being backstage kind of thing as he walked by, that kind of stuff. Nothing too personal, really. Yeah.
So how long have you guys been playing together? It sounds like you really got the Santana sound down.
This version of the band has been together about 2 years now, and before that we were together for about 5 other years under a different name. So it's been around a while, right? So this band's been about a couple of years.
Now, Santana was probably one of the first groups to really combine a lot of Latin sounds with kind of contemporary sounds too. Is there any influences that you've had besides Santana, or how do you see that fitting in as far as the influence of music?
I think like what I said up there on stage that may be familiar to some viewers is that you know, there are only a few crossover artists, and one of the big ones that I believe is probably Richie Valens, right? They shortened his name from Valenzuela to Valens, as everybody might have seen that movie. But I think Santana had an opportunity because of that, right? So Richie Valens, Jose Feliciano, Vicky Carr, kind of stuff like that, you know. Yeah.
Now, this festival today is saluting the field workers, and you mentioned on stage too about your family's background related to that. What was it like growing up with a family that worked in the fields?
Well, what I remember is that I never really noticed our poverty. I never noticed it as a child. I thought we were doing real well, and we had a nice house, and we had plenty of food. So you know, I didn't notice that. But what I did notice is that we had to get up early to get out to the fields, right? I had to do that. That was tough. Yeah.
Did you work in the fields yourself?
I did a little, but nothing compared to my older brothers and sisters. Nothing compared to my parents. You know, I was the youngest of 9, so by that time we'd achieved a certain amount of success in the country. So therefore, I didn't have to spend that much time in the fields.
Now, you guys sound so great in your band. Are you guys able to work full time as musicians?
No, we don't yet. I mean, and I'm not sure that that's something that we aspire to do. I know we have so much fun, but I guess if the venues were bigger and we got paid a little more, maybe we could start working part-time for a living, kind of thing, you know.
Is there any relationship between your full-time career and what you do as a musician?
Very little relationship. I'm an attorney, so I do know a little bit about contract law, and these little festivals have little performance agreements, things like that. Nothing tremendously sophisticated. A lot of them are word of mouth, you know, and I've never had to like sue or be sued from you know, failing to show up for a performance or failing to be paid. None of that's ever happened to me. I think it's because we try to be real nice and kind about things, you know. So there hasn't been that much lawyering done in my business, yeah, in music business. Yeah.
Now, I know that people who attend festivals, they will see tribute bands, and some of them aren't that good. You guys do a great job with Santana, but do you ever get frustrated not doing your own music, or do you guys create your own music too and want to aspire to coming out with your own sound?
I don't ever get frustrated playing Santana because I like it so much, or I don't get frustrated that I don't have an opportunity to play other music. I play in a couple of other combos, that kind of thing, and what I like about doing Santana is that especially with Santana, it's a lot of different styles. It's rock, it's kind of Latin, it can be blues, it can even have like some reggae tunes that he did, you know, so it's a lot of different styles. It's not quite like blues where you're just playing all blues, even though that's a big universe in of itself, right? There's a lot of different type of blues music, but Santana plays blues, rock, Latin, and even plays reggae sometimes, so yeah, that's cool.
How can people find out about your performances?
They can go over to our website. It's at www.zboptributotosantana.com, and that's all it is. And you can look at our website and see where we're playing.
That's great. Thanks very much. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So here we are with Laura. Laura, tell me, what are you doing here at the Strawberry Festival?
Well, we are selling cones with strawberries and whipped cream on them and chocolate dipped strawberries, and all proceeds are benefiting our adopted school in Salinas to buy backpacks for kids who need and deserve them. So we've got employees here volunteering. We've had them all weekend just giving up their time to raise some money and have some fun. So all that money is gonna buy backpacks and supplies for the kids in Salinas, and we're happy about that. We're having fun.
Excellent. So now, Driscoll's, tell me your relationship with Driscoll's.
Driscoll's is a family-owned and operated type of a company. We've been around for a long time. We put out strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And we have a strong community outreach program, and that's why we're here today, to just be with the community and let everybody know that we care, and we're proud to be a part of the Watsonville Strawberry Festival.
So tell me, in terms of strawberries, I understand somebody told me that Driscoll's has the best tasting strawberries. Is that pretty much year to year?
Well, yeah, it's true. We grow in different regions that allow us to have strawberries year-round. So right now our season is in Watsonville and the Salinas region. When it gets to be winter and fall, it kicks off in Mexico and Southern California, Oxnard, and Santa Maria. So year-round, that's right.
So you're working year-round?
Yes, we're reaching out to the community year-round. That's my job. Yeah.
And so what other community outreach programs are you doing?
Well, like I mentioned, we have our Adopt a School program. We're doing Relay for Life this year. It's the American Cancer Society's fundraiser, big event here in Watsonville and nationally, I believe. We do some work in the fields. Our field workers are the foundation of our business, so we like to fund those agencies that empower them educationally or in the areas of health and community building. And we also like to encourage our employees to get out in the community and volunteer or give money. So we'll match our employees' donations and also match their time, whatever time they give each hour. We'll give that organization $10 an hour for every hour they volunteered there. So we try to inspire our employees a little bit to give back. And that's the gist of what we do.
So in terms of aspiring, how well do you feed them?
What was the question?
How well do you feed them?
Feed who? Or
your employees?
Oh, they have access to all the berries and cones they want today. We got some water and Snickers bars. But yeah, we're all the berries you want. We'll feed them. Other than that,
so if somebody wanted to work for Driscoll, just a fine family-oriented business and going outreaching with the community, or wanted to donate or anything like that, what suggestions would you give to them?
Well, we've got a department. Myself and Kelly Bell are representatives of the philanthropy department. They can get involved just by talking to us. And when you go through the interview process at Driscoll's, it's very. When I went through the interview process, it was very a family-oriented feel when I interviewed, and I felt welcomed right away. I love working for Driscoll's. It's a great company, So.
I have one last question for you. Now, outside of those chocolate-covered strawberries over there, I see a sign that says Jumbo Strawberries for a limited time. Tell me about that.
Yes, we have jumbo strawberries for a limited time. Sometimes, I don't know, depending on the season, the weather, the varieties, we'll have them. So it all depends on Mother Nature and what the farmers can grow out of the ground. So right now, we tried to get the biggest strawberries we could for these chocolate dippers. Some of them are bigger than others, but yeah, we try.
What is considered a jumbo strawberry?
Well, you want to go try and find one? I would say this is pretty jumbo right here. That's pretty big.
Now tell me, may I try some of that?
Absolutely. This one's on the house.
On the house, and in my stomach soon.
Yeah?
Now, where do you grow the chocolate?
Oh, what's cool about the chocolate is the chocolate dipper in Salinas donated all the chocolate for these strawberries. All we did was hand over the strawberries and they dipped them. I said this was for elementary school in Salinas that needed some help, and they said, well, we're there. We'll dip them for free. So kudos to them, and it's been great partnering with them. Yeah.
Excellent. And well, I'm going to continue enjoying this chocolate-covered strawberry. And, hon, I don't know if I'll save you some, but here's have it.
Tell me, how long has the Strawberry Festival been going on, and how did it get started?
It began 13 years ago, and it was done by a private promoter, and then the city took control of it, and then just 2 years ago I took control of it. The city put it out for bid, and I bid on it and made the event what it is today.
I noticed there's other strawberry festivals in California. How does this one set apart from those?
Well, it just so happens to be that Watsonville is the largest area of berries being grown and provided within the country of the United States and the world. And we are probably the second ranked strawberry festival as far as size goes. Oxnard has a little bit bigger one, but we're going to surpass them. I think in the next couple of years we'll be twice their size.
And what are some of the reasons why people should come to the Strawberry Festival?
Come out and have a good time and eat lots of strawberries. We have lots of desserts. We've got strawberry tamales to pies to anything you want, we've got them.
Now, I heard about the strawberry tamales. That doesn't sound like something that's really appetizing. Is that pretty popular here?
Believe it or not, it is popular. There's even a strawberry with a tortilla wrapped around it. So all I can tell you is that anything with a strawberry, we have it here.
What should people know about when they buy strawberries? Is there a better time of year for it?
You know, I'm not so sure that there's a better time. Obviously, the season I would guess was between March, April, and May. And it just so happens to be that the strawberries are now starting to go into the freezer this time of the year. And we're catching the tail end of the season right now.
And what's your favorite thing about using strawberries? Is there anything unusual that you would fix them in other than just eating them with, or what's the best way to eat them, I guess?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I like everything with strawberries because I like strawberries. So I could have them in my pancakes. I could have them in my hamburger as far as I'm concerned. I like strawberries. So.
About how many people come out to the festival? You say it's growing every year.
In the past, it was an open festival. As far as on the street, there was no real actual count of numbers of people. But last year we had about 34,000, and this year I think we're going to pass about 50,000.
Now, I noticed as we were looking up some of the facts about this, it seems today you're supposed to be saluting more of the field workers. Is that right?
Right. Today is the Agriculture Field Workers Day. We're inviting them out because, you know, they're responsible for the reason why we have the berries that we have today, and they work hard during the weekdays. And I turn all of the entertainment into Spanish music because, as you know, the majority of the pickers are Spanish, and so they get to come out and enjoy the time with their families. And so we have music for them, and they've got lots of berries. They can look at what they pick. They may see them out here.
Of the workers that work in the fields and such, how many months a year do they get work? Is it pretty seasonal?
You know, I don't have an actual number, but I'm going to guess that probably between 3 and 5 months a year.
And I guess I'm just trying to think of where can they find out more information about not only the festival, but just about strawberries grown in this area?
Well, the best thing to do, I would say, is one is obviously go to MontereyBayStrawberryFestival.com or MBSF.com, or they can actually contact the California Strawberry Commission.com as well. That has a lot of information about strawberries.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Joni, the strawberry earrings and necklace you found here will remind me of the festival each time you wear them.
You know, I love strawberries. We usually buy them each week at our local farmers market, but I really enjoyed coming to Watsonville and learning more about them.
This festival had more than just strawberries. I enjoyed the entertainment and learning about one of the performers.
Come on now, you know your favorite part was the food.
I have to admit it. You're right. The food was great. And aren't you proud of me for finishing second in the strawberry eating contest?
There are only 2 contestants.
Oh, yeah. I'm Rich.
And I'm Joni.
We're always looking for fun.
And we hope we brought you some.
Because we're the Fun
Addicts.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit our website, funaddicts.tv.